Hello, beauties and gents. It's your girl, Miss Lika the Diva. And today on Makeup by Ms. Lika, I am going to teach you how to do a very simple, very quick smoky eye. Now, the smoky eye look that I've chosen to do today, I want to pair it with a nude lip, hence why my lips look like this. So I really want you to know that I have just my basic foundation on, and I've filled in my eyebrows. That is all I've done off camera, so you didn't miss a whole lot, okay? So really, I just want to teach you this really quick smoky eye because I know that the holidays are coming. I know this is the time for gatherings, and you know, they're usually evening events, and sometimes you want to do just something a little more elevated and a little more special. So today I am going to be using one of my favorite palettes, the Mented Cosmetics Everyday Eyeshadow Palette. Look at these gorgeous colors. Look at these gorgeous colors. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I love this palette. I use this palette a lot. You know, I haven't been wearing a whole lot of makeup lately, but when I do, this is a good one to grab. There is an Every Night palette, just so you know that there is another one. And I love this one because it has more shimmers and a few more mattes. And it has this dark black. This dark black is amazing. But we're not going to use this palette today just because we're going to keep it nice and simple, okay? So we're going to start easy. So don't be alarmed. We're going to start easy. The very first thing that you want to do, really with any eye look, but especially with a smoky eye look, is you're always going to want to use an eye primer. So eye primer basically is usually a colorless base that is just going to give your eyeshadow something to kind of hold on to so that you don't have any creasing on your eyes, especially if you have hooded lids like I do. You want to make sure that you're using a really good eye primer so that your makeup look will stay where you put it, okay? So today I'm using the Mary Kay eye primer. So just so full transparency, that's what I'm using today. This is the one I normally use. If you have something different, that's totally fine, but definitely use an eye primer. So I like to just, you know, I put it on the back of my hand. A dot does a lot. And yes, it is white in color, but when it goes on, it dries clear. So I am just going to pat this all over my lid area. Okay. So again, this is just to give your eyeshadow something to adhere to so that it doesn't move all around, okay? And it helps to prevent creasing, and it helps extend the wear time of your eye makeup. So I love this stuff. When I am doing a full, eye look, I always use primer. So hopefully that is a new step for you, okay? So now we're gonna make sure that the cream has dried, okay? And so the palette, okay, so the palette looks like this. I'm trying not to dazzle your eyes with the lights in the mirror. There is a mirror on this, it's nice and big, but we are going to be using this dark color today, and we're going to use this like middle shade, this mid-tone, okay? And then we may just pop a little bit of this color at the top. Maybe we'll use the peachy one. I don't know, haven't decided yet. So for a look like this, tools, well, anytime you do a look, tools are always really important. So the tools I'm using today, these are all brushes from Mary Kay. But again, you can use anybody's tools that you like. These just happen to be the ones that I have. But I would definitely suggest getting a good blending brush. So this brush kind of is a little fluffy at the top. This is going to be great for blending, especially in the crease area. Okay, so it's going to just kind of, it's a little fluffy. Okay, and then I have two different all over eyeshadow brushes, and these are kind of flat, you know, not as fluffy as the blending brush. These are the kinds of brushes that are going to put the color right where you put it. And we're gonna pack the color on. We're not gonna necessarily do a whole lot of windshield wiper motions. So just watch. Okay, so with my big fluffy blending brush, I am going to go into this mid-tone shade, this mid-tone shade right here. And I'm gonna put that right in my crease, okay? Now, if this color ends up not being dark enough, then we can go in with another color, but I really just want to put the transition color down first so that when I put the dark color down, I don't then lighten that dark color too much. So this is just going to be a transition color. It's going right in the crease, but I'm using the big fluffy brush so that it will kind of extend it above and below the crease. Okay. So, but yes, this transition color is going to be really important because it's going to help the color transition up to the brow. But we really want to concentrate the darker color, the smoky color, if you will. We want to transition that, or excuse me, we want that to be, you know, really concentrated on the lid, okay? So, all right. So nice, you know, close to my skin tone transition color. And then we're gonna go in with one of the all over eyeshadow brushes, and we're gonna go into this dark color, and we're gonna put that all over the lid. Okay, so I have hooded eyes. Mine are slightly hooded, so that means when I open my eyes, some of it disappears. So I'm gonna put the color all over my lid and then a little up above the lid, or excuse me, above the crease, so that you'll be able to see it when my eye is open. Okay, so we're just gonna pack that color on. You see how I'm patting that color on versus swiping it on? That's gonna give you a more intense color, and it's gonna go right where you pack it. Okay, so, and then it helps to reduce fallout as well. So if you've ever tried working with darker colors or any eyeshadow colors and you find that it's all under here, under your eye, you might want to try this packing method versus the, you know, windshield wiper method when applying colors on your lid. Okay, so you see what I did there? See what I did there? Okay, so I'm gonna do the other side. Now, no worries, we're not done yet. This is not the end. But I want you to see what I'm doing so that you can see that it doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to pack the color so that you can see it. Okay? All right. So, the lines aren't quite perfect. That's okay. That's okay. We're not done yet. So now I'm going to go back in with my blending brush, and before I put any more color on it, I'm just going to go over, see this line right here? There's a nice delineation between the dark color that I put on and that transition color that I put on, right? So I'm going to go in without getting any more product on my blending brush, and I'm just going to go over and kind of buff out that line. because I want the transition to look seamless. You know, just kind of want it to fade from dark to light. Okay, do you see how that line went away? Same thing over here. You see there's a very distinct difference between the dark and the lighter color. So again, no more color on this blending brush, but I'm just taking the fluffy brush and I'm just kind of blending it out. Yes. All right. Okay. So really, that can be, this is for, you know, absolute beginners, just so you don't get, you know, it's not too dramatic, but it is still going to be a smoky eye for you. Okay. So again, this was a 2-color smoky eye. So I used one color that was pretty close to my eyelid color. That's this one right here. And then I used a much darker color, this one right here. You can do this with browns. You can do this with black. You can do it with blue. You can do it with any color you like. This is really about technique. So putting the darker color on your lid and then putting a lighter transition color in the middle. Now you notice we didn't really go too high up here. Now, if you want to, you can take another brush and you can go with a really light color and kind of highlight right up under your eyebrow if you like. This is really good for a shimmer color, just so it'll catch the light a little bit. If we were to go into the Mented Every Night palette, I would use Miami. I would use this color. It's kind of a goldish color just because I'm a brown girl. So golds pick up really nicely right here. So I could put that because this has quite a bit of, you know, not a ton of shimmer, but it has a nice little shimmer to it. So it'll pick up the light. Okay. And blend that out like that. So you see how that picks up the light a little bit less than over here. So this is if you really want to be fancy and you want to draw attention. Yes. So yeah, that's really the whole look, right? As far as the smoky eye portion. Now, you can finish this with liner on the top of your lid. You can do a cat eye. You can kind of, you know, flick it out if you want to. But honestly, I am just going to finish it off with some mascara, and that's it. So I'm gonna just do that real fast. And you can see this was really fast and simple. Okay, and then I always put, well, I put mascara on both my bottom and my top lashes. You do whatever works best for you. This is great with a lash. If you want to do a false lash, you know, if that's part of your ministry, you're welcome to do that. But this is just a very simple smoky eye. There we go. So nice, simple smoky eye with a nude lip. You can put it with a bolder lip if you like, especially if you go, you know, like I stayed in the browns and golds as a brown girl. So I could put on a red lip. Let's see. This one's not red, but this is a berry lip. Let's see. This color is Blacker the Berry. This is a liquid lipstick from Mented Cosmetics. We're just all mented today, apparently. And it's, again, Blacker the Berry liquid lipstick by Mented. My mascara was Lash Love Mascara by Mary Kay. And this is the look. So simple smoky eye. You can use it for work. You can use it for a holiday gathering since the holidays are coming. You can do a lot of things with this, but this is the 2 shadow simple smoky eye. I'll come back and do another one with different colors, maybe a little more dramatic later on. But this is our simple smoky eye. Hope you had a good time. Hope you learned something new today. Keep it simple, sweetie. It will work every time. All right. See you soon. Have a great one. Bye-bye.